Well, WBZ and CBS News Boston is celebrating Women's History Month, and we cannot close out the month without highlighting the accomplishments and influence of two incredible leaders in Boston's Latino community who have been making a difference within the South End for over 20 years. So joining us now, we have Dr. Vanessa Calderon Rosado, the CEO of IBA, and we also have Mayra Negon-Roach, who is the co-owner of IBA. So ladies, we want to thank you so much for joining us today to share your story.
Thanks for having us, Brianna. It's good to see you. Thank you.
So we want to start just kind of with the trip down memory lane. If you can just kind of look back to when you were a kid and young girls, if you ever thought that you would be a leader in Boston's Latino community.
Wow, that's a great question. I'll start and then turn it over to Mayra. I did not. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico and moved to Massachusetts to do my PhD program at UMass Boston. So I never really thought that this was in the cards for me. But I'm very grateful and happy that I have been able to really establish my home here and my professional career, and also to, through my work at IBA, help the Latino community, the Puerto Rican community, and low-income families in Boston.
And for me, definitely, I didn't saw this coming. I was born and grew up in Puerto Rico, and I saw myself, I was working in Puerto Rico, leading my parents' businesses, and I didn't saw being in Boston, leading a Latino community. And I came to Boston to treat a cancer condition that I had back in 1999, and the rest has been history.
Tell us a little bit about IBA for people who are not familiar with it, about the mission and the organization, as well as the impact that it's having on the Latino community.
Sure. IBA stands for Inquilinos Boricuas en accion, which translated to English would be Puerto Rican Tenants in Action. And our name comes from our founders. Back in 1968, a group of Puerto Rican activists stopped the city's bulldozers that threatened to displace them from this area in the South End. And they created IBA to be the organization that would revitalize the neighborhood, create affordable housing and programs. So fast forwarding to today, IBA continues that mission of empowering families and individuals through affordable housing, safe and sustainable affordable housing, and education, resident and financial empowerment, and arts programs. So we do this wraparound services around our housing units. We have 667 housing units, affordable housing units in our portfolio that are part of IBA's work, which made us a nationally recognized model for community development because of the wraparound services that we provide around our housing units and for low and moderate income families in the city and the region.
And you have plans to open La Casa, which of course in Spanish means the house, but in this case it has a different meaning in the acronym. So what does this stand for?
Yeah. Mayra, you want to talk about
Sure, yeah. La Casa stands for Center for the Arts, Self-Determination, and Activism. And it's going to be literally the house of IBA. We're going to have all administration, property management, and all the programs within one roof. And this place, La Casa, is going to be also the hub for Latino arts.
Lovely. Has there been any difficulties just as you've experienced along the way and kind of getting this up and off the ground?
Well, I mean, for La Casa in particular, not really. It's a long process to develop because it's a new building from the ground up, and, securing the financing, securing the permitting, and the capital campaign. So all of those elements have to come together, and it takes time to put them all together successfully. But overall, really, aside from the regular process that tends to be slow and sometimes long long drawn. It's really been a great process. We're very happy to say that La Casa's construction will be done by the end of 2025. And about this time next year, we'll be doing the grand opening. So we're very excited, especially with the art space, which will provide a renewed space not only for Latino arts, which will continue to be the hub of Latino arts in New England, but also for other artists and arts promoters to present and rehearse.
Let's talk about some of the community events. I understand like festivals that are hosted by IBA.
Yes, part of IBA's work and mission is to use the arts not only to celebrate our history and our culture, but also to build community. So we do have a number of arts events throughout the year, including our, flagship event, Festival Betances in July, which always happens the third Saturday in July. And it's, one of those events that are family oriented. People come for the music, the food, the arts and crafts, the community building, the dancing. And it's really a wonderful event that families from all over New England come to enjoy.
It looks like so much fun. We're watching just the video from it now, and it looks like a great time. Do you have any advice for any young girls out there who might be watching right now and who are inspired by the two of you and what you've been able to accomplish?
Wow.
Well, I can go first. So I will say the great advice that I will give any young girl that is watching this is just to pursue their dreams, right? The sky is the limit. And if we did it, they can do it as well.
And I would say definitely pursue your dreams and be focused on those dreams. Don't ever lose your focus and concentration to get there. And also find people who would help you, find people who would mentor you and support you along the way, and that will sponsor you, and that we speak highly of you when you're not in the room.
Absolutely. Yeah, it takes a village, and accept all of the help and the networking that you can get. Great advice. Myra, Vanessa, thank you so much for chatting with us, and so excited to see La Casa.
Thank you so much, Brianna.
Thank you so much, Brianna.